One more win will see them back at the famous National Stadium, with either Orient or Telford awaiting them in the final. 4-2-3-1 for the Hatters. Ben Hinchliffe in goal. Back four of Sam Minihan, Ash Palmer, the captain this afternoon, Jamie Stott and Scott Duxbury. Two holding midfielders in Jordan Keane and Sam Walker. Adam Thomas wide right, Darren Stevenson down the left, and Elliot Osborne plays in the hole today behind striker Niall Bell. The subs this afternoon for Stockport County are Dan Cowan, Paul Turnbull, Matty Warburton, Frank Mulhern and goalkeeper Ian Ormson completing a strong looking bench. Walker to take at the Cheadle end. The ball towards the far post comes out to Niall Bell. Was there an arm? No, says the referee. Elliot Osborne, edge of the penalty area. His route to goal was blocked off. County still have it with Minihan down the right. Has to settle for a throw in. Rowe still deep in his own half here. County won't mind that. Tries to play himself out of defence, but Minihan with the interception finds Jordan Keane halfway. Here's Osborne again, picking up the pieces, looking for a bit of support. Gets it from Keane, who plays it first time. Deflected ball forward, down the inside right channel. Tunnicliffe clears. Tunnicliffe with that blood around his nose. Now he's got Niall Bell to try and contend with. Bell's cross, Stevenson's control. The layoff didn't quite reach Adam Thomas. It's gone out of the penalty area where Stott will retrieve it. County will come again down the right hand side, and Niall Bell's in behind again. He's got Osborne on the overlap. The cross is deep this time towards Duxbury. On target with the header, saved by Jay Lynch, and it stays 0-0.
Probably 7,000 or 8,000 people here today. Just play the game, and it shows that they can do that, and they do it so well.
Crowd's getting bigger every time you think about it.
50,000 there are here today, John.
Here's Angol to Crowsdale. Philliskirk again. County are letting them pass the ball around in front of them. They're finding it hard to pick a way through the massed ranks of blue shirts. But here's Danny Rowe. And again, as he tried to thread it through, the ball comes back to him. He shoots from 20 yards. It was always rising.
A little bit more thinking, a little bit less rash action. But really, you're not unhappy if you're a County fan now, because County put in a great show for themselves. You've got to remind yourself, high level opposition.
Here's Reid though. Was he tripped? Well, he'd already lost the ball. I think it's a good decision by the referee, and it's allowed Stevenson to break. Fylde have got plenty of numbers back, but Darren Stevenson is going to go on his own right to the edge of the area, and now Sam Walker takes over. Niall Bell, wide left now for County. Inside the area, it's Bell on his right foot, and it's gripped inside the near post. The Hatters have taken the lead. 25 minutes gone. Niall Bell beats Jay Lynch at his near post. Completely deceived the goalkeeper. Lynch will be disappointed, but look at those scenes at the Cheadle end. Absolutely magnificent. Niall Bell breaks the deadlock. It's Stockport County 1, AFC Fylde 0.
John Keighren, I cannot believe that Niall Bell has just got that, crept past Jay Lynch at his near post. The keeper will be furious with himself for letting that one in, but Niall Bell has forged that chance out of nothing. He's cut inside, tried to find the angle. It didn't look like it was on. He's managed to get his shot away. The keeper will be disappointed, but that sounds for nothing as County take the lead and they break the deadlock, and now it's about seeing how Fylde respond. Now they're the ones who are not in the driving seat.
You're right, he's definitely going to hit this. Danny Rowe takes around the wall, it hits the crossbar and bounces safe. Comes out to Crowsdale, blocked by Palmer, comes out to the area, is that a trip? The referee's had a look at it, he's giving it the other way. Oh, well for me, there was a shout for a penalty there when Philliskirk went down, but the referee has given the decision the other way, and the Fylde players are surrounding Sebastian Stockbridge. Corner number 4 for the Hatters this afternoon. Sam Walker takes towards Palmer! 2-0! The Hatters have got a second!
No.
Oh, it's been ruled out for climbing though. It's not going to count. The referee spotted Ash Palmer was climbing on the back of the defender.
It could be 1-0 in the 88th minute. They'd still look to play football. And you've got to admire that.
Philliskirk out to the left now for Angol as Fylde come forward. Thomas just slipped at the wrong moment, but Sam Walker with a great interception. And now Niall Bell, what a lovely first touch to get it out from under his feet. He's all on his own at the moment. He has to hold it up, but he's done exactly that, and he's going to shoot from distance. Bell with a shot. Saved by the goalkeeper. But a free kick to Fylde, taken short. Phyllis-Kirk. Along the deck to Hardy, the Stockport-born attacking midfielder. Leaves it for Nick Horton, who's going to try his luck from distance. It dipped. Ben Hinchliffe, I think he thought it was going over until the last minute when it suddenly dipped quite ferociously. Osborne, right wing, crosses from this near side, but the cross, I think it just took a little deflection there, and that carried it closer to Jay Lynch, and the goalkeeper's able to gather it safely. It's a brilliant kick from Lynch up to Reid, who holds it up superbly to bring Danny Rowe into it, but then County have flooded their half with blue shirts, and Danny Rowe forced back towards the halfway line. County defending very, very well in the latter stages of this first half. Here's Hardy though, finding Rowe again, 35 yards out. Squares it now for Phyllis-Kirk. Down the line for Birch to cross. It's a good ball in. It's only half cleared, and what a save from Hinchliffe to deny Nick Horton, who struck that with his left foot with real venom.
Today where Fylde are going to have sustained pressure, and this is one of them. They've stuck to the task really, really well, County.
Walker's lost the ball in a bad area, and it's come to Hardy to strike, blocked by Palmer. Comes out to Tunnicliffe, who squares it for Horton. He's going to have to come off, surely. Every time he touches the ball, he's in agony.
He's actually giving Fylde a disadvantage the longer he stays on the pitch.
Yeah, he knows his game's over.
He's just standing still now.
I think he's worrying that it might be a bit of a long-term one. Palmer with the defensive header. Keane helps it on. There's Bell to chest it down, the goal scorer. Sloppy though, he's given possession away, but Keane's there to win it straight back. But there's no outlet ball for Keane. County is sitting so deep and defended their 18-yard line so vigorously. There's nobody upfield when they do get the turnover of possession. Here's Horton again. Squares it. The shot from distance from Phyllis-Kirk, charged down by his opposite number Osborne, but Fylde come again with Danny Rowe, snuffed out by Palmer. He's still going though, Danny Rowe, edge of the box, Minihan with the interception. There's Horton's deflected shot, straight to Ben Hinchliffe. They've got to make the change now, Fylde. He's down in agony, Nick Horton, and there's 2 added minutes at the end of this first half. I can tell you AFC Fylde were also there in the same month, but that was when they were known as Kirkham and Wesham, and they won the FA Vars against Lowestoft by 2-1 in the same month. So both sides looking to return to Wembley for the first time in over a decade. County at the moment with the upper hand, but it's Fylde who've had the upper hand since the restart. And here's James Hardy, squares it now, edge of the box for Reid. It's a scruffy shot from Reid, who was falling as he hit it.
Matthew Warburton that they've all been calling for all game. It's not for the first time today we've seen County players running into each other. Sam Walker ran into Adam Thomas in the first half. This time it's Elliot Osborne and Frank Mulhern. They've just got to get this composure back together, this concentration, because at the moment it's not there. Frank Mulhern though, brilliant interception there to win the ball back, but Darren Stevenson gives it straight away. What are we seeing County here switch off for?
Hardy can thread it into the box. This is the chance Fylde have been waiting for. It's Phyllis-Kirk. It's saved by Ben Hinchliffe. As news comes in that the attendance is over 6,000. 6,064 in this ground this afternoon. I think it's the pop side, isn't it, where we haven't got the 1,000 kids this time that we had for the Spennymoor game. If you remember all the free tickets, that hasn't gone in. So in terms of paying fans, Chris, I think you're right. Here comes Fylde again, down the left side. It's Tunnicliffe. Very aggressive forward run from him, but County again have snuffed out the threat, and Sam Minihan's away. He's ghosted past Phyllis-Kirk as if he's not there. Out to the right wing for Mulhern. Applause for Minihan. County haven't finished yet. Walker, left side is Duxbury. Osborne wants it delivering early. Osborne on the far post. Oh, he's fluffed his lines in front of goal. What a chance that was, but the header has gone way over the bar, and it stays 1-0 to County. From the centre half for Fylde, now Crowsdale to Crawford. Crawford up towards halfway, crosses the halfway line now as the Hatters really camped in to try and protect this 1-0 lead. And Adam Thomas, as we said there, playing virtually as a wide sixth man across the back. It's a strange formation, as Chris says. It's almost a flat 6. It is cup football, I suppose. Here's Jordan Keane, nicking the ball off the toes of Crowsdale. Waits for support, has it from Mulhern. Osborne's run on beyond. What a ball from Mulhern to pick him out. It's Osborne inside the area, back heel now to Warburton. Saved by the goalkeeper, back out to Warburton. On his left foot, tries to cross it, blocked by Byrne. Corner to County.
What a ball. They really are having
as
it.
well. Here's Hardy. To the edge of the box for Birch, he'll dink it in. It's a little too high, but Danny Rose made something of it. Deflected shot, it's still loose. They want a penalty and they've got it. There was the minimal contact on Hardy.
John,
he didn't go down, did he? But there was enough contact on Hardy for the referee to point to the spot. I think he's still wondering about the decision in the first half, but it's a penalty to AFC Fylde. Well, the Keighren doing everything they can to distract steely-eyed Danny Rowe. The former county man steps up and sends Ben Hinchliffe the wrong way. Celebrates at the Keighren. That won't go down well, but it's County 1, Fylde 1.
Doesn't really need to do that for me, Danny Rowe. Well thought of when he was at County. Health issues were the only reason that really prevented him having a career here. Doesn't really need to do all that silly celebrating, especially when he's got his own fans over there who've travelled all his way. But County now, I've got to remind Fylde who they are.
Danny Rowe's 30th goal of the season. Here's Walker's free kick. It's bounced awkwardly in front of the goalkeeper. Nobody got a touch.
Huge crowd to see this today, John, and I don't think any one of them in either end is going to be sitting too comfortably at the moment.
Here's Tunnicliffe to Burn. The 6,000, I think, pretty quiet at the moment, biting their nails, I think, at the present moment. Here's Hardy, lay off on that left-hand side. Now it's through to Danny Rowe. Out to the left flank now for Francis Angol. Can he cut this back through the legs of Jordan Keane? Croasdale 2-1 at the Keighren. County hearts are broken by Ryan Croasdale, who scores again at Edgeley Park. And the former Kidderminster man just might have sent Fylde to Wembley. 2-1 they lead.
Yeah, I said a few moments ago he was the one to watch. He's just a danger man floating around, and County have seen the ball drop nicely to him, not closed him down quickly enough, and he's done that thing where you drill a ball down into the ground and it just makes it horrible for the goalkeeper. He doesn't know how to judge it.
Duxbury takes by our watch, 3 to play. Duxbury gets the ball back and he's won a corner. Down this left-hand side, good persistence from Scott Duxbury. Well, I can tell you now, Fylde will not empty their penalty area this time. It'll be packed with black and yellow shirts to try and defend this corner kick. Osborne. Oh, it's loose, it's going in! At the far post! Ash Palmer's got the equaliser! Ash Palmer's bundled the ball in from close range! Somehow County have dragged themselves back into the tie! What an unbelievable goal! How on earth did goalkeeper Jay Lynch miss that one? It actually bounced inside the 6-yard penalty, 6-yard box, and drifted across to Ash Palmer. I'm not sure which part of his anatomy actually turned the ball in, but he has scored for the Hatters in the last 3 minutes, and County may just have salvaged extra time.
All the momentum of 6,000 voices behind them. Come on, County.
Listen to that now. Jim Gannon checking how much added time there is at the end of the 90. Looks like it might be 4 minutes. Here come Fylde again in this topsy-turvy game. It's Hardy. Was he brought down? It doesn't matter because the ball has been turned in anyway.
To go out like this, could be kicking themselves.
Well, Alex Reid, he's been given the freedom of the county penalty area. Jim Gannon will be furious about that goal. But he'll be equally furious about the reaction of the fans there as well. That was poor to see. By our watch, the 5 minutes are up. In fact, played almost 6 now. And it is Fylde who are going to Wembley on the 19th of May. The players in blue shirts slumped to the pitch. Jamie Scott with his head in his hands, can't believe it. But the reaction of the home fans is wonderful. They are on their feet, applauding Stockport County for a valiant effort this afternoon. And Paul Turnbull going round the troops, trying to rally them. And listen to the noise from the Keighren. They appreciate what's gone on, and Paul Turnbull is not allowing the other players to sit down on the pitch. He's not allowing that to happen. He wants them on their feet, and he's looking at the bigger picture, thinking about the league games that are still to come. The story of today as Fylde celebrate over on the far side.